Jeudi, c'est lundi qui 23 mars 2026. Nous sommes contents pour nous venir avec une nouvelle émission pour nous. Et nous disons merci encore. Nous mettre le travail. Bon Dieu, travail. Nous depuis Mr. Trump back down. About janté de pour frapper dans l'Iran pour question dans gaz là. Bon, li kounya li dit pas faire encore. Ça date good thing. Fait li dit pas faire encore et nous vi nous li dit yo demandé Iran demandé pour yo deal fait deal mais mon Iran yo dit pas vrai. Yo pas jamais fait deal avec yo pas tant de Trump même. Et pas ça qui est important. Ça est important à cause de dit ça market là un green jodi. Ça market là li green parce que nous corporate ça market là pas tellement bon même pas tellement douce mais anyway li back down about chanter du pour frapper le bord that is good thing nous quoi ainsi li back down et passer li back down nous quoi un sac market là monde qui te perdu l'argent nous tout back pour vie normal mais c'est job seulement qui manque bon mais ça nous va parler sujet a dit America is already in depression, economic depression. On prend il dit l'Amérique est déjà dans une économie déprimée. C'est ça le sujet a dit. OK? Mais et on attend ou même qui l'a apprenti chez Bao pour tendre information d'abord. N'a pas expliqué clair. Nous vivons dans US gagner une dépression et gagner une dépression qui était faite en 1930 et pas dépression ça m'a parlé et pas lui même vraiment m'a parlé et une grosse dépression mais dépression n'a pas l'on là c'est dépression nous vivons en pile travail en pile on perd du travail en pile compagnie à fermer en pile compagnie à boire mon aller en pile monde qui pas capter bilio c'est une dépression. Et peut-être ça, les dépressions, ça, moun qui perd du job, ça qui vient passer, yo, moun nan vini gagner un problème mental. Parce que les moun nan te, ouais, li gen bill, li pas ka payer bill. Les gen mortgage, li pas ka payer. Les gen un rep, li gen kay, li pas ka payer. C'est moun sa vin malade, moun sa capable gen un problème mental. Un problème on a crié parce que lui dit pas qui ça peut vivre et tu travailles ça seulement de gagner pour le vivre mais compagnie à fermer c'est problème ça qui gagne et encore dépression n'a pas parlé là et non pas parler de l'autre bagage n'a pas de dépression économique et pour qu'on y a là nous te ouais quelques semaines c'est là quoi et JP Morgan te dit gagné New York Times, I'm sorry. New York Times qui te dit semaine passée, vient gagner inflation, il peut aller en dépression, il peut aller plus mal que 2008 avant l'élection. Mais nous venons n'a prié papa bon Dieu dans celle-là pour que ça pas arriver. Parce que 2008 était un désastre, En pile monde perdu, en pile monde perdu caille. Caille qui te value comme si pour $1 million et caille ça yo t'a vendre dans 500 600 000 bon pas besoin de comment la tirette mais et nous prier pour mon Dieu let we pray for them if we keep praying God only our Savior Jesus Christ can change this stuff nobody else cannot change this stuff okay. Because si if we refuse to pray, si nous refusons de prier, problème qui va venir, it can become a deep depression. A deep depression. When you see someone start to lose job, when les après monde qui perd du job, yo pas capable bill, un pile problème. Et nous venons garder pour combien downturn about 20%. Ça veut dire en pile compagnie, en pile business, moun qui te gain business, yo coupé là-dedans. Par exemple, on compare qui te gagné 50 monde, il coupe le half. On compare, it has 50 people, li réduit avec 25. On comprend? Pas besoin de comment là réellement grave. Tout le monde pas comprendre parce que il y a des gens qui disent pas tant de nouvelles. Some people say they don't want to hear news. Okay, I can understand that, but at the same time, you have to know this is your country. You have to know what's going on. You have to know what happened in the United States. A lot of happened. Look at that. Look at that in LaGuardia. LaGuardia, that airplane with that truck, that collision to hit each other. Two guys just dead immediately. They mourent un petit moment, moun yo mourir. On that Air Canada, everybody can see that. Even though you don't watch news, but if you want to watch news maybe in the TV, but internet, in your phone, you can get the breaking news. This morning when I wake up, I say, oh my God, wow, this is crazy. This is a depression. So many people, something happened. So many people happened since last year to now. So I believe only one thing can change the situation. Seulement un monde qui can change the situation. Seulement a bon Dieu. Only the Jesus Christ can change it. Nobody else. I don't know where is someone believe, even though you believe in my God, you don't believe in it. Man, we are in the bad shape. We are in the bad, very bad shape. C'est lui-même seulement qui peut changer bagaille pour nous. C'est lui-même seulement can be able to remove you from that depression you have. Because when maybe you can say, oh, Jean-Claude, listen, you don't know my situation. Really, I don't know your situation. Je ne connais pas problème, je ne connais situation. But the way I see it, everything's going, and everything's so expensive. Even though you get a raise from your job, even though you still have a job, right? But you get, maybe you have a raise, but it doesn't mean anything when you're going to purchase stuff. When you purchase stuff that's more expensive, that means you don't get nothing. Rent, so expensive. Mortgage, when we believe the mortgage, the interest rate down, is up. Last week, 6.5. People don't wait for 6.5. No, tout le monde a prêté peut-être dans 5.5, maybe 4 point. I remember last year the prediction. They said this year, 2025, and to continue 2026, the interest rate will be about 4.5, 4.25. Now, it's more. 6.5. 6.5, the rate is still high. It's still high. People, they don't know what to do because some people said, well, Jay Powell can drop the rate. Listen, my fellows. Let me explain you something about the rate. I used to do it. I was working in Arizona at Chief's Mortgage. I was a loan officer. If Jay Powell cut the rate back, s'il coupe rate là bas, what do you think you expect? Is good for the country or is bad? No, it's not good. When you see the inflation, you have to calm down, do stuff to calm down. When you do that stuff, that's the way to cut it. Okay? So the inflation, when you have the inflation, you know what you have to do. You can ask I'm not an economist to explain, I'm just explaining what I know. What the government should know, the federal government should know, build bridge, build school, healthcare. A lot of people they call lay off, they're going to call them to work, keep busy. Only the way to build, to build the country. If you don't do business about bridge, did you remember when President Biden, the bridge, they just about $1 trillion to build bridge going to falling down, stuff like that. If Biden didn't do it, it would be way, way, way worse before in Biden time. But you have to spend. To make money, you have to spend. Ou besoin faire l'argent, c'est dépenser ou dépenser. Si vous pas dépenser, you cannot make money. Okay? But this is a problem. Et problème ça qui gagne qu'on y a là. Problème qui gagne, est-ce que le gouvernement peut aller spend? Si you descend rate là, if Powell drop the rate down, it won't be good. It won't be good. You have to make a balance between them. Okay? Balance. If maybe they don't try, if the federal government don't try everything they can, we have the inflation now. I hope not. I hope not. Depression don't stop. Depression that it was. When it was happening in 2008, it was a depression. We don't want that. If a depression, I know some people say depression, it would be good. Okay, it would be good for some people, but for majority of people, it won't be good. Let me explain you, people will be good. People, when a depression, people will be happy. So people plan to buy home. Right? Did you remember 2008? 2008, right? And 2020. How the company closed. Toute compagnie yo fermé. Pas de travail. N'a pas de travail, n'a pas de travail. About COVID-19, right? They cut, they cut and the interest rate bad. People purchase home 2020, 2021, they benefit big time, and big time. When you get a rate, listen people, when you get the interest rate about 1.25 and 1.75, oh, this is a great, I want you to understand that. That means you pay more for principal than interest. Why? Because it's so low. You get it, it's low. Some people said, I can wait to get it like that. But it's not good. It's good for you, but it's not good for majority of people in the US. It's not good. Okay? So, I hope not depression don't start. Because if depression start, most of company in the United States will be shut down. Okay, they're going to close. If that company has 20 people, maybe they can keep it to 5. It's not good, right? It's not good. 15 people, lay off, it's not good. So therefore, when a parent keep it like that, maybe it's not in favor in American people. He's in favor, but it's not good for United States of America. Some people don't understand that. If you don't understand that, you want somebody to explain you that. It did very well. I would be glad to cut the interest rate. If I get it maybe in 2.25, it would be great. I would be extremely happy about it. But unfortunately, it won't be good for those. Yeah, for those companies lay off people that people has home, people has mortgage, they're going to lose a home. You remember 2008? How many million people lose a home? I was used to sell $1 million. They sell $1 million, they sell them for $600, 600,000. Some people benefit in it. I remember when I was in Arizona, a house cost $700,000. 700,000. I'm not lying to you. I went to see that house. I said, "Oh God, I wish I can have that house. Oh, this is beautiful. This is gorgeous. I never believed that someone is spent in that one." He went to foreclosure. They put it to 500,000 in it. When we tried to give 400,000, they said, no. Don't give 400,000. When I give 350 in it, they keep it. After that, they bank back out. We didn't get it. We didn't get it. Otherwise, that house we gave 350,000. Now we can sell it we can set that out for $1.25 million. You see? But, for some people it's good, but it won't be good for everybody. I would be happy to get the rate very, very good to a point. But for another people going to lose job. This is good for me, but it doesn't good for somebody else. Et ça pour nous comprendre. Des fois nous pas comprendre bagaille comment ba yo marché. Des fois nous est propre tête nous. You see yourself, we don't want to be, selfish. You see yourself, you don't care about somebody else. C'est comme ça bagaille là. Et peut-être ça dans moment à vivre là, li nous consent. Look, America is already in depression about job economy. C'est un problème lié. C'est un problème lié. When you see every company, you see UPS, just lay off about 30,000 people. When you see Amazon, 60,000 people. And you see Goldman and Sachs, about 10 years, he will be lay off about 30,000 people. That's very serious. It's not a joke, people. That's very serious. That's something people should think about it. Check your 401k. You tell me. Your 401k is dead now. But only one thing I'm going to tell people has 401k. People has money in stock market. Don't look at it. If you look at it, you're going to judge your case. If you are play the guy, if you tell me, oh, well, Jean-Claude or Pastor Jean-Claude, whatever, you tell me you're going to check the market. This is great, perfect. But don't go to Fidelity to check your 401k. He dropped. You already lost so much money since that war started. Guys, say depression. A lot of people crying about they cannot something, they can go somewhere, they can go maybe for 30 minutes, they take bus because they got very expensive. Look at the Arizona, when California, New York, and Seattle, Washington, gas technique, very expensive. This is a depression. People complain about that. Pour nous-mêmes Haïtiens, Haitian almost since 1804. We're in depression. We have issue. But for some people, they don't used to it. They don't used to it to see something like that. Gas so expensive, and food expensive, rent expensive. Nothing, absolutely nothing, something you can find affordable. Affordability. No, not anymore. Pas de barrière comme ça encore. Nothing. My question I would like to ask myself, how people can survive with that? And how people can survive? And people almost cannot eat. That everything's so expensive. If you go, maybe if a family has 6 people, maybe $300 cannot do market. That too little. Et problème ça qui gagne. $300 pas qu'à faire market. Si 6 moun rete non cadre. Pour montrer comment la vie a cher, comment la expensive. Comment ba yo expensive. Bagay qui t'a pour venir l'autre côté yo problème nan. And they are supposed to come from another country, but so expensive. The tax killing them. So when they sell, when they bring them here, the tax the government charge them, they're going to charge us, the consumer that us. Consumer, c'est nous-mêmes liés. C'est nous-mêmes payés. Comme Supreme Court te dit non, son bagay illégal, si ba la vini fait net, yo retire net, ou après comment bagay yo paye après le marché, on prend l'après le marché belle. Bon, on seul bagay m'pral dit tout le monde prend, be patient, my fellow Haitian American. Is that my fellow Haitian American? Everybody, just prepare pas quoi, n'a prêté la donne forever. On va n'a prêté la donne. Quitter pour nous, fédéral gouvernement font changement, parce que l'on vient en pile compagnie, nous, FedEx, sous fédéral gouvernement besoin comme back, l'autre compagnie commence à faire date. Ça veut dire là, something going on. The same way you were Mr. Trump announced this morning he back down, that's a good thing. When he said that this morning, check the stock market. It's green. I said, that's great. That's perfect. Son bagay, tout moun ben entende, parce que so many people already lost. So many people already lost in the stock market. Yeah, and fidelity, and 401k. This is crazy. But when you see stuff like that, don't take that money. Don't say, oh, Jean-Claude, listen, you now have $50,000. Now I already lost $40,000. I'm going to take it. No, don't do it. If you take it, you are a loser. Do not take it. Partner. If you leave it, it will be go up again. It will be more. Don't worry about it. Just be patient. Life, you work step by step. You understand what I mean? Step by step. Étape by étape. Et comme ça la vie. You get hit. When you get hit today, only one thing you have to do. You get hit. You say, oh, this is pain. What can I do? I cannot get up. No. You have to try to get up. Get up. Don't stand the floor. Si vous êtes dans le floor, ou pas lever, en son, they refer you say 40 until 1 to 5, you say there, wake up to fight. Di pas bon pour même. When I'm talking fight, what fight I'm talking about? I don't want people talking about when I mention fight, people believe maybe fight by hand, stuff like that, do something illegal. No. I don't do stuff like that. The preacher cannot preach something like that. No, I won't do that. I say fight, you get hit, you fall down, you have to do everything you can to get up. Get up, continue the life. Continue la vie. Pas venir dire non, well, you crying, I cannot get up. You have to fight. That means if you stay there, you said, oh, this is painful. No, get up. Faut lever. Si pas lever, et les salles pas bon pour même. Lever. Ou pas, ouais, tout le monde garde boxing, right? Là, you garde, prend un coup pas. He said, he fall down. When you fall down, that means that heavy punch, right? That a heavy one. They want to know if you be able to get up. They start to count. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As soon as 5 you stand the floor, that's it, you lost. That's it. You're done. You finished. You're done. Hey, listen, my fellows, do you want to stand the floor or you want to get up to fight? Even though it's painful, even though depression, even though you lose your job, even though everything you do, you don't see way to survive. Everything you see, nothing, absolutely nothing affordable at this time. Pas rien qui affordable pour un bagay. Longtemps peut-être, gen un kay ou besoin louer. Yo do bon, femme connaît income. I want to know, you want to rent that apartment? Let me see. If I can help you to give you affordable apartment to rent, that means how much money you make. To see exactly. That means you get relief. If you plan maybe to rent that apartment about $3,500 or $2,500, you can get it for $1,500 or $2,400 affordable, right? But do you believe you get affordable now? Nothing. Absolutely nothing affordable at this time. Healthcare, no affordable. Nothing. Even though Medicare must shut down. Medicare pas de Medicare encore. You coupe plus fort. That means poor getting worse. Rich getting richest. Middle class, you don't get better. When you middle class, you can survive. Tax killing you. Tax killing you. Because I remember they said in that season we should get tax refund. Elton, I didn't get any refund. I pay the federal government. We send them a refund. We send them. I don't know when people say, oh, we should get more money. Elton, I didn't get any money. We pay back. Last week, we sent the payment. They just cut the check. We sent to Internal Review Service. That means, listen, even though you retired, even though you working class, nothing you can survive. But even though the in life tough, what you have to do, you have to do everything you can. You lose your job, find another way to continue life. Okay? Pas dit, bon, ok, la vie a fini, moi, you keep crying, I'm getting sick, blah, blah, blah. Depression, attaqué ou tout bagay. Après ça, ou bien mental health. Ou pas qu'à, listen, ou qu'on a fait, et pour essayer, you lose your job, check everywhere. Pas just sit. Check everywhere pour see, even though it's not, you don't have a skill for that. Check everything you can because you have family member, you have a kid, you have wife, okay, to see if you can continue life until you can get something better. That's the way we have to do in life. Et comme ça, nous voulons faire la vie, don't believe la vie, la pral douce. Day by day, it getting harder. When si we're middle class, we middle class, maybe we can survive, but the tax is killing you. The tax killing you. The middle class pay tax. The bourgeoisie, they don't pay tax. They know what to do, they don't pay tax. Us, they're killing us. Okay? Go to buy a car, tax killing you. Everything you're going to buy, tax, that's something. I don't mind to pay tax, but tax all the time, you know, every tax, we don't have a break. We don't have a break. Okay? Who's supposed to pay most tax? That, you know, that the wealthy people. When Walmart, like, for example, Home Depot, they cut almost $4 trillion for them for tax. But at the same time, just check to buy something. You know, the price remain the same. Priya même bagay, et tax killing you. You're going to buy a car, tax killing you. Interest rate killing you. You buy everything, tax killing you, plus interest rate killing you. That means you cannot survive. Ou pas qu'à survive. Comprends? Say, just do everything you can. When I say do everything you can, that's legal. I'm not talking about anything illegal. No, I don't believe in that. I'm talking about something legal. Something legal. You don't want to maybe in trouble with that government. No, you don't want to that. Do something. If you do everything you can legal, you will be in good shape. But as soon as you involve in something illegal, you have to pay a price. You have to pay a price. Be careful, people. Faut qu'on ait la vie à comment lier. The price is very high. Pour qui prix, pour qui tout bagay cher. Because the inflation, bagay qui te pour entrer, par entrer. Par exemple, something should come and that market didn't come, become slow. So what they're going to do? Walmart said, well, I'm going to raise my price because people want to buy it. I'm going to raise my price. Or people said, no, inflation, I don't spend money. You know, they keep that money. People used to buy. Ou pas qu'à l'acheter parce que bagay yo cher. Et l'inflation finish. So if you go to Walmart, right? Walmart put that price, maybe $4. When you go to Publix, you know, if Publix less expensive, you go to all Publix. That means everything is good. But when all of them keep that the same price, that the inflation, that is inflation. Plus the money, you know, you lose money, pagin job, problem ça qui vient gagner. Pagin job, bagay ça qui gagne, problème. Pagin en pile moun. Pagin en pile moun caché kay parce que they wait. I know a lot of people call me, they said they're waiting. They're waiting. Now almost, if you're going to purchase a home, if you don't have 20% down, almost, you have to go into FHA or Salime. Otherwise, private, 20,000 down. If you got the house and purchase $400,000, $400,000, Yeah, how much you give down? You have to give $80,000. Okay, $80,000. Nothing include. How much is it to do closing? Put closing about 15,000. He already give you $17,000. It's not enough to do inspection. You have to pay for inspection. Let me put the inspection for 2 grade. You already give you nearly $7,000. About the prison. Put that prison for 1,000. He already give you nearly 8,000. That means for $20,000, for $400,000 house, you need at least 98. Okay, let me put it for $100,000. Who be able to afford it $100,000? 97 to 100,000. Is that too many people? Or people be able to afford it? That means if you sell one house, you get a profit. You get a profit là-dedans. Ou fait un profit de $100,000 après net. Après, you finish to pay the mortgage net. You get 100,000. Okay, they wait to purchase a new one, you get $20,000. Otherwise, is that easy? Is that easy at this time to give 20,000, 20% down? It is, the life is hard. The life is not easy. Yeah, food costs more, rent costs higher, gas expensive, insurance. I remember when I was in Arizona, 2023, I get 2 cars, full insurance, Geico, two full one, and we pay $600. When we move, only one car. We have only one car. He's not full insurance. I pay 7 plus. To show you how everything changed. Everything is so expensive. I don't know. If you don't see stuff expensive, I don't know what you want to see. I believe everybody say job, money doesn't go far. Job, money doesn't go far. More, you can have job now. Don't expect, don't believe tomorrow you have to go back to work, you get job. You can get, maybe you see your manager or your supervisor give you a pink slip, give you, say, well, that company, we have to, we cannot keep up. How many? I'm going to let you go for a little bit. You don't know. You don't know. So therefore, you cannot predict anything for tomorrow. What you see today, that today you see. But tomorrow, that's another day. They said that they were, but only that people live. Only that people just live. This is a depression. Only anxiety. Only that stress. You say, oh, well, I have job today, but tomorrow I cannot predict tomorrow. I cannot predict what will be, qui sa compagnie va faire demain CV. What the company going to do tomorrow. So this is anxiety. This is stress. This is depression. That is, can someone live like that? That's tough. This is very tough to live like that. Wage am not keep up. The wages is not keep up. Some company give you 50 cents. Wage, give you 25 cents. How you can do it? What is that? When you get $20 anyway, it's $20, that's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Même si c'était about $20, ou gen dépenser $40. Il pas même assez. C'est problème ça qui gagne. Full-time people, sometimes full-time people, they say, no, I cannot keep you full-time. I'm going to give you half time. I'm going to give you 4 hours. Did you take it or not? If you don't take it, 1,000 people waiting. You have to make a choice if you want to take it or not. This is the bill struggle to pay. Your bill is, you have a struggle to pay them. The bill just coming. They don't care. They just send you the bill. If you don't pay the gas bill, you cannot cook. If you don't pay the electric bill, well, you live in Arizona, you know, he's going to who will go stuck. You're going to get killed. You need them. You have to pay them. I don't care what you're going to do. You have to pay them. If you don't pay your rent, before 5 days, you're already in court. They're already going to kick you out. Mortgage maybe a little better. That's why when the depression started in 2008, Obama, what he did, he was a good. People don't remember that. People has a mortgage. He said, okay, he set a program. You call that the program he did. So if you qualify for that program, if you qualify, if you need to pay $2,000, you pay half, but not for life, maybe for 10 years. So this is that you call that affordable. But affordable. But we don't know. I cannot say if something happened, President Trump won't do it. No, I cannot say that. I cannot say something like that. I believe he can do something like that too. Like Mr. Trump said, gas expensive. He's going to take some gas from the reserve. That's a good thing. It's a bad thing. That's a good thing. Okay? But good thing is that something President Donald Trump just going to do it. You see the gas coming. No, you get a lot of stuff to do. It takes almost 3 weeks or a month before they can finish to put that gas down to help American people. That's a good thing. But it's not. Maybe some people say, oh no, if the president said that the gas coming out now. No, it's not the way it works. It takes time to prepare the gas, to make it together. Or when pour mettre avant li ka travail. Gaz a pas ka travail, il te non réserve, il pas de fini pour just fini comme ça. Son bagay pour tout le monde connaît. Bagay yo red. Il create là ouais tout ça create stress. You feeling tout bagay est wrong, n'a pas rien qui marche. Là ouais bagay yo comme ça. Federal Reserve rate the fight for inspection. Bagay yo réellement grave. Mais on seul bagay et rete pour nous aider, nous pas qu'à faire un qui mal, nous pas qu'à faire bagay illégal. C'est if you know how to praise, you continue to praise the Lord. If you don't know how to praise, you just rete like that. Loan more expensive, mortgage interest rate high, harder. Buy health care for home, the expensive. Ukadi, if you don't give 20% down, you're going to FHA. What the Jean-Claude listen, FHA is better. Okay, first time buyer. FHA is good for first time buyer only. First time buyer, well, you know, you have to pay for PMI, you have to pay for private mortgage insurance. Private mortgage insurance, it costs about 200 or 250 every month. That means if you used to pay the mortgage monthly, it costs $1,500. When you add $250 in it, he already give you $1,700 every single month. But if you purchase, you give 20% down. In 400,000, you give $80,000. So you won't pay private mortgage. You get a balance. FHA, you have to pay mortgage insurance. But when you get down for private, you don't pay that. You see? But you have to know which one is better, which one you can afford. You can afford it. Et ça caille. Bagay yo réellement dur. Li pas douce même. Pas gen problème qui gen pas gen enough job. Job a perdu chaque jour bon de mette. Si gouvernement te ka bill bridge, bill l'école, bill en pile bagay yo bay mette nan travail. Bay mon travail. Bill healthcare, bagay sa yo. Yo m'te find out information bon moi et bagay ça yo pour fédéral gouvernement faire. Si vous faites bagay ça yo, ou après comment? On prend en pile mon a travail, en pile mon travail, en pile mon a pay tax et puis pour you change everything around. But if when you see inflation, when you see depression, you don't do stuff like that. You're screwed. Et ça va dans des faits. Les badins veulent entrer avec elle monter 2021. Là, les yo voté avec un paquet. Yo commence à faire bridge. Yo commence à faire ceci. Yo commence à faire l'école. Otherwise, you can be more than that. People dit, yo dit, oh, bagay la, tout bagay qui vient cher, sous badin, on peut comprendre ça. Mais s'il pas fait ça, it can be way worse. That's something we must know. Si nous pas connaissons ça, c'est un problème lié. Un problème lié. Parce que to make money, you have to spend money. Right? Government spend money, you're going to get some money. Because people get job, you build airport, you add stuff like that. People get job, they pay tax. But you're ready to go. Et comme ça. Mais si vous pas faire ça, c'est un problème lié. Si vous pas faire ça, c'est plus gros problème. Baden te fait, m'pas connaît comment qui ça fédéral gouvernement peut le faire pour to change thing around. M'crois c'est eux même qui en pouvoir, c'est eux même qui peut faire toute bagaille qui peut changer les rangs. Otherwise, it will be même ça qui t'a affecté COVID-19 non, pas de job, toute compagnie était fermée. Gouvernement up spending, business shut down. When les business shut down, pas gagner business qui travaille. This is a problem. La fin 2020, I hope not, il va arriver encore. People disent encore, we have a depression. Ah non, son dépression liée. Parce que le problème, non, Jean Bagalaïa, dit réellement, non, plein moun qui connaît, qui j'ai sorti. Moun qui gagne job longtemps, pour moun a perdu job. Il dit pour lui, il réel. Moun qui gagne 20 ans, 15 ans dans job, ou elle perdu. Nous, est plus côté, qu'à job. C'est dans healthcare. Healthcare, parce qu'en pile moun malade, yo besoin de nurse, yo besoin nurses aide, yo besoin de docteur, yo besoin de moun qui travaille à l'hôpital. Mais, songez bien, ou même qui était dans le rural. For those who live in the rural, côté ça yo, son problème, parce que côté ça yo, plus fort, moun yo qui dans zone nan, c'est moun qui dans Medicare. Non, et moun qui dans Medicaid. Ok, c'est on prend des pour perdre du Medicaid. L'hôpital ça vous pas le faire. On man depuis ou perdre du job, depuis Medicaid pas payé. On man depuis Medicaid pas payé. L'hôpital ça va le fermer. Et pour ça, il y aurait l'hôpital en deux, il y aurait les rural, en pile get fermé. Son problème lié, il y a un problème. Et moun qui travaille, pas qu'à un job, moun qui besoin santé, qui a un problème de santé, il y a pas obligé drive, far away pour venir dans la cité. Peut-être, ou qu'a dit, non en dehors, non rural, non rural, hours affordable. Less expensive, it's good, but de l'hôpital ou besoin qui fermé, yo fermé, ou pas obligé drive sur un heart attack, ou un stroke, pour drive couple hours to come in the city. That difficult is tough, very tough. Et pour ça, I don't know qui ça pour le monde. Et si par exemple c'est dans où là vous voulez aller, ou quand je nous caille less expensive, allez parce que et là ou qu'à apporter. Et là, ou quand je nous caille pour louer qui meilleur. Mais dans la zone n'a pas de job, c'est eux même qui connaît qui ça cap bon pour. You have to know what is good for you. What will be good for your family member and for yourself. Et ça pour garder. Si c'est un dehors pour être, check it out. If you want to live in the city, but only one thing I'm going to tell you, the city more expensive than rural. Les plus expensive pour être dans la cité, yo charge. Nous-mêmes, nous être dans la cité, nous payons 40 taxes, nous payons 60 taxes. Parce que dans city tax, dans city même, tout bagay tout près, police tout près, firefighter tout près, l'hôpital tout près, tout bagay tout près. You do well, you have to pay for city. Tout bagay too close to you. Plus you pay two tax, you pay county tax, you pay city tax. That's your choice. If you want to close the city limit, that's up to you. If you don't want to pay city limit, go to another place qui pas close to you. C'est ça pour tout le monde connaît. Après ça, if you want to purchase a home, you have to find out. Find out if the city limit or not. If it's city limit, some places it's not everywhere. You have to pay for that. You have to pay two taxes. One for city, one for the county. Otherwise, you go, the place is not city limit. Allez côté qui pas city limit. C'est très important. Regardez, des gens qui disent US is not true depression. But many people feel, let me tell you, they said US is not in true depression. But many people feel financial pain. Many people feel financial pain because the stuff so expensive. Food, market, gas, and rent, interest rate, everything. Why you call that? Why you call it? What do you think you call that? Is that the depression? Maybe for some people it's a depression. They can afford it. But for some people who won't be able to afford it, they call that a depression. You understand what I mean? So I know where come by your way. But the cost of living is the biggest problem in the United States. It's not almost in the United States, almost everywhere. So therefore, a lot of people, they said, well, I cannot afford it. They move to Mexico. They move to a foreign country qui safe. I believe some people, they will not be able to retire in the United States. Because even though they give you $2,000, it won't be enough to afford it to live here. Because rent one bedroom, it costs you $1,500. If you get $2,000 maybe for social. One bedroom, $1,500. $500 left to pay electric, gas, telephone, medication, co-payment, stuff like that. You tell me if you can be afforded $500 you can do it. Food. $500 can do it to finish to pay all your rest of the bill? No. L'impossible. Et pour that, a lot of people, even though people born in the United States, they're going to move for foreign country. Yeah, maybe foreign country, Mexico too close by. Maybe that the way they can afford it. Otherwise, they will not. Or they change stuff around. They change everything for affordable. Only the way. La réellement tu prends tout le monde. En tout le monde, nous venons price up, wages lot, debt cost, education. Regardez student loan sont killer. Mon pas Jean, you never finish to pay that. That's a killer. A student loan will be will be changed to private. Private, if you maybe the federal government give you 7, the private business, that can change it to 9, 10. You cannot say, no, you cannot cry, no, that's my business. That's the capital. So people think about it. This is not very serious. So at the same time, for those who don't know Jesus Christ, who pas connaît bon Dieu, this is time to seeking for God. C'est l'heure pour chercher bon Dieu. This is time to call Jesus Christ. You must have a relationship with Jesus Christ. Otherwise, when depression starts, when you see everything shut down, which is, nothing affordable, you say, oh, this is crazy. You don't know what to do in that life. You need Jesus Christ. Only God Only Jesus is the answer. Et lui-même qui répond ça. God, Jésus est la réponse. Et lui-même qui répond pour l'homme. Even though some people don't understand that. Parce que l'argent gain. Because they have money. Because education. You know what they know. Technology. Well, we need it. We must seek in our Jesus Christ. Et lui-même qui répond ça. Jesus Christ is the answer. People listen. I already talked for 15 minutes. Tomorrow I will be there. Tomorrow I have another program for you. Okay? If I tell you what I'm going to say tomorrow, you won't come. So be ready for next topic tomorrow. Okay? Follow me. Go to Haitian Public Minister et abonnez avec. Subscribe. Haitian Public Minister. Si vous pas de compte serviteur ou web, allez abonner avec. Subscribe. That's easy to do so. Help me to do that job. Okay? Yeah. Help me. If you hear something you like it, please share with somebody else. If you don't like it, that's okay. I cannot force you. You must like. You understand what I mean? If we work together, we will have a better society. If you see someone needs something, help them out. Help your fellow keeper. Aid. We have a bad time. If you be able to help someone, this is great. Okay? If you see a comme ça pour nous faire until we can get out about the inflation, about the bad time, let we do it together. If we do it together, you see the time will be pass fast. We will have a better society. Que bon Dieu bénisse tout le monde. Que bon Dieu marche avec. Que bon Dieu change the terrible situation we have now. The price killing us. Just the reminder, only God can change it. Nobody else. Everybody try everything they can to change it. Absolutely nothing. Et peut-être ça, bon Dieu, c'est pour ça que bon Dieu aide, que bon Dieu marche avec. Passez un bon après-midi, à bientôt. Mais God bless you all. Moi, nous t'attendons. C'est passé Jean-Claude registré. Allez dans Haitian Public Minister et dans YouTube. Ou joindre toute bagaille ça, toute information ça. Vous obligez mettre ni en français ni en anglais. OK, pour capable, si vous ne pouvez pas parler anglais, ou venir en français. Vous ne pouvez pas parler français, ou venir en anglais. Nous travaillons ensemble. Et puis, l'aime voir tout, ou elle en français, ou qu'à traduire tout en anglais. Et something. OK, que mon Dieu bénisse. Passez un bon après-midi. Mais God bless you all. Bye bye. So, amen, dis-moi amen.